Hello and welcome to our newest Let's Play Dragon Age Legends. Why are we playing this, Parris?
Okay, as people who keep on top of gaming news may have seen, the other week that the Pacific branch of BioWare that produced this game, when it was originally a Facebook game, was shut down. So I thought it would be a good chance to show people what it is. It's now free, you can download it off the Dragon Age Legends website.
If it's still up.
I believe it is, I haven't checked. But, you know,
what's going on? Because I've
chosen a character. He's just a I think this is a little bit of a showing you what to do. But I've picked a character. I know what I'm doing. I've said I'll skip the tutorial. I know how to do things.
Cool.
So yeah, this is your character. You can I've chosen a magic one. I like having the combination of magic and attack.
I'm usually a rogue in things like this.
Yeah, where you can use your bow
and knives.
Yeah, so you've got the basic castle. At the left-hand side, you've got your missions which you can collect and have a look. So, for example, like name your hero, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going through doing a couple of these. Naming them appropriately.
You name them after yourself.
Yeah.
Vanity is always a
You'll appreciate my war cry.
War cry. YOLO.
I think, if I remember rightly, just the moment the video ends, he war cries YOLO.
That's awesome.
It does make you feel good. It's a bit of a shout out to Ray.
Yes, from
Achievement Hunter. Everyone loves Ray. So yeah, I'm just going through a couple of these easy ones.
Do you actually fight in this video?
Yes. Yes, I do. This is just like a starter showing up that you've got all these various menus where you can change the appearance of your character, making them less Chinese or whatever.
You mean unlike your avatar?
Yes, my Xbox Live avatar,
which looks
looks vaguely Chinese.
You kind of look like Monty.
Yes, that's Monty from Rooster Teeth is kind of what it looks like. I can't fix it. That's why I wear sunglasses.
My guy just has soulless, empty eyes.
Yeah, so it's just going through all the various little first start-off ones just to give myself a little boost of like money and experience, and then I jump straight in. So, for example, when you've got the open book ones like that, they tend to be things related to the quest or like just items.
Yeah. And
you can see the difference where you've got the weapons things as the battle. Yeah. So I'm skipping quite quickly through the actual story. This is just kind of showing it off.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, if you go this way, this guy joins you. So it's like, fine, YOLO.
Yeah, why not? Battle cries all around.
Yeah, so I'm just working my way through. I've picked up some stuff. I'm going to have a look if they're any better.
You've got to accessorise, Parris.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Put a helmet on because it gives some improvements. Put a ring on because why not?
Was it the Facebook one where you were like given that cool helmet or something?
Yeah. I think I may show that one off. I can't remember if in part 2 it continues from this or if it perhaps shows off my.
Because obviously this is Dragon Age Legends.
Yeah, I started a new character in this one just to show it off, but I do have my character left over from the Facebook game, which we were allowed to download and carry over. Unfortunately, it will be the second time I carried over because my laptop crashed the first time and I've lost it.
Of course, because technology is never friendly.
So there we go, we're doing fights. You can't control them, you only choose you. Actually, no, you do choose them all, don't you?
Yep.
And talking about you choose them all, so you choose various attacks, find out which one is stronger.
Yeah.
When you hover over them, you can either use magic special abilities or perhaps use your sword or a ranged weapon. So you'll see in a second I'll hover over this guy and I have a look through the various ones to see which one's best, so I choose a bit more throw to get.
So did you ever play Dragon Age Origins?
I haven't played Dragon Age.
It was one of the worst games I think I'd ever played.
Well, I know they say that there a lot of people commented at the time that this was better than Dragon Age 2.
It's better than Dragon Age Origins.
So yeah, I stormed through this. I think I show off a whole bunch of battles.
Victory
to give you an idea. At the bottom you have a list of all the people you can have in your party.
I like how it says mages and rogues and warriors.
You have the colours and the symbols to show it as well as the level of each one.
Because obviously, this actually is kind of playable, unlike Origins, where the fighting was terrible and...
Well, it's just simple.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Well,
it's fun.
It's in the realms of a JRPG style or turn-based.
Yeah, it's kind of
style.
It is very turn-based, but you get yourself drawn into it. But also, it's quite good in the fact that you can drop in and out.
So is there much story to it, or is it?
There is a whole story within it. There was lots of talking on there, which I kind of skipped through quite quickly.
Yeah.
There is a whole trailer beginning bit which I skipped quite quickly through as well.
Yeah.
So it does have a whole story. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've properly played it and read through it. This was just a quick show off. It was like, oh, the studio's shutting down or has been shut down. It'd be quite good to show this off. I know it's been about a month now since it has, but we've been a bit delayed in getting our audio
and their
done.
loss will not be missed.
I don't know. I enjoyed Dragon Age Legend. I played it on the Facebook.
What is this
The
like?
limited-
The Assassin's Creed Legacy.
Which I finished as much as I could, and they just don't seem to have continued.
I
but
got bored of it.
I've done everything I could.
See, this is the problem I have with games that are almost continuous, or you need to spam playing it.
Yeah. Well, the problem with this one was the needing other people playing it. I didn't know anyone else who would play it.
Difficulty curve.
But that got sorted out. That got massively sorted out when I started replaying it.
So what are these blue eye things? Are they experience?
They're your experience, yeah. So you get these bunch of blue eyes go up to the left hand corner. So I've leveled up, so I can now pick what I'm going to do, and you can also add up on your ability. So you can either improve one you've already got, or you can choose a new one. So there I chose a lightning storm, which means you can attack like all the enemies at once with it. Unfortunately, there's a trade-off. You may be able to attack them, but it's weaker than a normal one. So it gets traded off. It's not all
it's always
as nice
good
and simple.
to have more of a balance when you attack. Because I know they've apparently got it down to a pattern. MMOs, I've never really been much of an MMO player, but apparently they do all sorts of things where it's like you use this attack, there's a cooldown, but also it makes you more vulnerable, or it makes you off balance and stuff like that. And I think it's a good concept to try and balance things.
Ignore what happened there. I accidentally clicked backwards.
Yeah, there were worse.
He walked back. So as I said, just showing off a whole bunch of battles, doing some quests. This is like right at the start, just to give you a flavour. I'll do another one that shows a bit further in, showing a bit more. As I said, it might even be with my Facebook one, which is much further in. Yeah, it's just simple. As you can see, I'm using most of the same guys because they're still quite low levels.
So do they level up with you?
They do level up with you.
Or is it the fact that they have a set level?
No, they level up with you. You'll probably see, once I level up a bit more, that I change who's with me. As things adjust and as they go up with you. I try and like evenly do it. Some people go whoever's strongest and they throw that in. Yeah. It's all about power, but these guys are never going to go up if you don't use them.
It's sort of like Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, they're never going to go up if you don't use them.
Yeah. So, fighting things as you do.
Yeah, just use a combination of attacks and stuff. You get further in, there's more enemies, harder enemies.
Look at that guy.
More waves of it.
Look at that axe.
Yeah. I think sometimes the difficulty can be the waves. Sometimes you just got so many.
It's not necessarily the fact that they're stronger than you, it's just there's so many of them you can't beat them all.
But also
that
the
guy looks
fact
a bit knackered.
That's my actual character.
I've
had to use a healing potion to keep him
What
alive.
happened to your big staff, I guess?
There it is. Because you switch between the weapons, so my staff is like my ranged attack, whereas my sword's my up close personal. But obviously my sword isn't as strong. So you have to. It's always about balancing. But these guys are the harder ones because you got the bow guy backing up someone with a powerful weapon. Yeah. So he'll perhaps like either stun you or use like a double attack, so he attacks twice.
Does it do the style of thing of you have rows of people and only ranged people can attack from behind?
Yeah.
Whilst if you have a melee weapon, you have to be at the front of the fight. Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's quite a sort of classic style for this kind of thing.
Yeah. Obviously, once you get the people in front of them out of the way, you can get closer up. Yeah, that was a bit of a story where one of the guys we were going after has escaped.
That's good. No,
Yeah,
or
it's
bad.
It's kind of a bad. He joins your team eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, virtually everyone who's kind of like bad guys join your team.
Yeah.
So it's showing you a bit more of
Fire
stuff.
bombs are always a laugh.
Yeah. You obviously got potions which can do various bits. With
So they're like boss battles, isn't it? Or
yeah, there is, but not much. Yeah, not
you're
too much
fighting
further
a
in.
wolf and another wolf.
Yeah, they're not like proper boss battles. If that
It's
makes
more
sense.
like these are mildly harder than the rest. Fight them.
Sometimes they can be really much harder, or you've got to go wave. Yeah, as you see, this has only got two. Where you can see at the bottom, you've got the underneath the whose turn it was. You've got the areas, and it shows you how many they've got and how many enemies are in each one. So, for example, there was only 2 waves in that. First one has 1 enemy, and the next one has 2.
Yeah.
But sometimes you'll get like 4 or 5.
So you've got a wolf
and then you'll have
and
4 or
dog
5
spawn now.
Yeah, but you sometimes have like 4 or 5 enemies in 4 or 5 waves.
Yeah.
And until you start improving yourself, so that can get quite a grind.
Yeah.
You can sometimes end up just losing again and again and again, just gaining yourself experience. At least that's how it was going until it came off Facebook. Because part of the Facebook's difficulty was not just
you needed people to send you stuff.
You needed people to send
like
you stuff, but also energy. It took energy to do each bit.
Yeah.
Which meant that you were limited in how quickly you could do stuff.
See, that's one of the reasons why I really
But
don't
when
like
it became
Facebook games.
off Facebook, you could download it. I've leveled up again here. As you can see, so I'm going to pick whatever I pick. Whatever goes up.
I think it's stamina.
Probably defense and stuff. So I've increased my standard special attacks there. You saw that it was a little red arrow around it.
I've been recently reading stuff, and it's apparently the life cycle of MMOs. Because obviously, recently, well, not that recently, but sort of last year in sort of winter time, they made the Star Wars online.
Yeah,
free.
which then became free. Yeah, and the numbers have increased. They've had, I think, since they went free, they've had 2 million new subscribers.
But I was reading something the other day saying Terra, which is another MMO, which is also quite popular. They went free to play, and their numbers are shot up. Whilst World of Warcraft, you can play, I think it's the first 20 levels for free. They're still losing players.
That's because no one likes World of Warcraft.
No, they were saying it's one of those weird things. They have a spout of an increase
and then a decrease.
And then a decrease, because basically when the DLC, not DLC, it's an expansion
pack.
Sorry,
PC
sorry
games have expansion
anyone I've
packs.
offended by saying download content. And I know it's heathenish to PC players. Whenever you have an expansion pack, you have all these players who more or less stopped or have never played it before. They're like, oh, that looks good, so they play again. I think not necessarily with the Mists of Pandaria.
Oh, yellow.
But more with like Cataclysm, you had a lot of them. But they're saying it seems that they sort of hang on for a while, and then they eventually all MMOs go through.
So there you go. I've actually finished this particular quest. So I'm going to go through, have a look at my items quickly. But that's the end of that quest. So hopefully people will join us for the next part.
Yes.
Also, hopefully we'll know what's going on in that time.
Benjamin, the Bad Gaming Guys.
Until next time.